I'm Mr. Komo SS. I'm the CS for Teacher Development in Umlazi District. This is day one of the curriculum planning workshop. It is basically what I picked up from the engagements. It's about how do we move forward in 2026 now that we have identified the gaps that were there in 2025. How then do we ensure that we strengthen the support that we give to teachers so that we are not about only grade 12, but we are about the entire system. That is why the presentations have been focusing on what are other grades producing. Yes, we know in 2025, as a province, we achieved well, becoming number one nationally. But for us to sustain that position, the DDG was very clear to say we need to be putting more emphasis on the foundational grades, on in grade 11, grade 10, so that those learners are able to be supported to close the gaps, so that by the time they are in grade 12, we are already they are ready to face the challenges of senior certificate examination. So, in my capacity as teacher development, this is very critical because we all know that teachers are at the root core of the present of the support that we need to be giving to our teachers. And therefore, what needs to be happening from now is to say, how do we go out to teachers, support them in terms of the strategies that they can utilize to identify learners that are having gaps, to identify learners that are at risk, because those are the learners that will pull us down as a province if they are not given the necessary support. But over and above that, it also says, how do we make sure that our teachers are go into class ready? What is it that they need to be doing when they prepare to go to class? How do we ensure that the lesson planning and the execution of that lesson planning gives us the results that we want to do? So the workshop is about that. That is why all the presentations are saying, let us look at the districts that performed well. So we are also sharing, those districts are also sharing with us to say, this is what we are doing as Pinetown to have improved to where we are. This is what we are doing as King Kojayo to have assisted our progress learners, because in every district we have a group of learners that would have been progressed from grade 11 to grade 12, from grade 10 to grade 11, and the threat in terms of the presentation is that how do we make sure that those learners are profiled in each and every school, in each and every classroom, so that each teacher begins to understand, I have this category of learners which must be supported, and this is the best way to support them. So the workshop is all about ensuring that as a province, as districts, we continue improving so that the position that we are holding now is not a view once position, but we remain there and we stay there.